Aquarius, this is your reading. Hi, welcome in. I'm Venusian Alchemist, an intuitive modern mystic with over a decade of experience in this game. How are you doing? How are you keeping? I hope you're well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. So, this is going to be a timeless message for you, so trust it when it finds you. Have discernment when receiving any timeless message from me. This will apply to your sun or rising, so let me know for what placement you're watching for. Like the video if you enjoy it, leave a comment to let me know what placement you're watching for, or if you are a cross watcher, and consider subscribing for more videos like this. And with that said, Aquarius, let me open your energy to see what's happening within and around you, and let's get into it. We'll keep it short, simple, direct, to the point, with nothing short of clarity and truth. So show me Aquarius energy, please. What's happening within and around them? Tension, headache is what I'm feeling. I just felt someone going like this on my temple. So tension, headaches could be significant for someone here. Find a way to relax, Aquarius, okay? Find a way to regulate your nervous system. For some others, you are getting a payout. You are getting some sort of payout. Surprise money is what I feel. The Magician fell on the table here. You are alchemizing something here. You're transmuting your pain into power. In the practical sense, you're using every tool and resource available to you. And in turn, you are seeing payouts. You are seeing emails of you saying that you're getting accepted, you're being approved, something's passed. There's a lot of quick results coming in. 1-1 on my timer as I said that. And the number 1 in the Magician as well. For some others, you have entered some sort of competition and you'll get to first place. That's come through as well. Let's see. If you have Gemini, strong Gemini placements in your chart, I could be talking to you. Doesn't necessarily have to be. If you're a life path 1, I could be talking to you as well. Let's see. But yeah, you're manifesting something here. Not only are you manifesting, you're seeing quick results of said manifestation to whatever area of your life it is that we're talking about here, which for a lot of you, I can see it's to do with self-development and healing, finding out what your triggers are, what your demons are, and transmuting all of that. So this is a extremely personal journey here. You're not releasing, you're transmuting, you're alchemizing. Hey, you're turning your pain into power, essentially. Whether that's through helping others, whether that's through helping yourself for the first time. Okay, a lot came out. Let's see. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So let's go by parts here. That's a lot to clarify the Magician. Like I said, you're seeing a lot of quick results in every area of your life. So what was I mentioning about money and payouts and financial independence here? For some of you, it's quite immediate. You know, you're getting notifications of payment received. For some others, I do see some sort of money coming in around September time, depending on when you're watching this video. The timeline that I'm getting is September. Okay, I do see someone here going viral online, or maybe you are able to monetize your content from September. That could be the case as well. For some others, you are spending too much time online, Aquarius. So let's go and touch some grass. Okay, hug a tree, do something, be outside, be with the people. I know that you have this stereotype of wanting to be alone and not wanting to be popular, but human beings, we are social beings, so go out there and socialize, please. Let's get out of the digital space a little bit. For some others, you're going through this healing journey because you have been a victim of emotional manipulation. And I mean, who hasn't, right? But I'm talking about extreme cases here. This could have been someone who's been married, okay? Or you were pushed to live a certain lifestyle that no longer serves you, and you're releasing that, and you're still kind of in limbo. but you are learning to alchemize that, to make sense of it all and taking practical action to overcome this. You are not allowing for your recent past to define you. You're not allowing for society to define you, your ideals, your goals, your creative visions, whatever the case may be here. Okay, I do see that happening in real time. For some others, I do see you buying or selling a house. Okay, buying or selling a house. So perhaps when this is settled, the payout comes in or something like this. Okay, again, adapt it to your reality. With the Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, if you were starting something on your own, you're being asked to look for a mentor or an investor. I do see an investor coming in. Invest in your idea, your product, your service. If that's not the case, you are being asked to collaborate with other people. There's a need for some sort of partnership to happen here, a business partnership to happen here. For some others, I do see a father helping you with some sort of money to start something. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be, but it feels fatherly. If not, this could be your spirit team giving you an idea or placing a person in your life to help you to expand this business idea or to provide you with a better career opportunity. For some others, I do see a promotion at work. Okay, or if you work with contracts or certain clients in your portfolio, I do see some sort of opportunity here to expand on that, to excel in that. And I do see successful results. Not only are you hitting the quota, you're going above it by 30%. There's a profit margin of 30% here. Okay, cool. For some others, like I said, this could be an investor coming in, or a mentor, a financial advisor to perhaps help you to manage this wealth that's coming in from September. That could be the case. All right, cool. What else do we have for Aquarius? Number 7 is coming through on my timer again. If you're not in this energy already, you will be coming into this energy over the next few days. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you need to take care of your mental health, like seriously. Like get some help, get some medication, something. For some of you, this surpasses holistic healing. This needs professional intervention, okay? Yeah. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? For some of you, the holistic healing, especially to this emotional turmoil, isn't cutting it. You do need to see a professional. 8-8 on my timer, as I said that exactly. Thank you, Spirit. For some others, you do need to eat better. You need to refine your diet. The 8 of Cups is here with the 5 of Wands. There's someone problematic in your life that you do need to emotionally check out from. You need to emotionally disconnect from this person and then physically walk away from this situation. This person or this group of people, they are envious, they are highly competitive, they are toxic. They are toxic. This could be in a work environment. It feels like work, or a friendship group. Okay, it feels highly toxic is what I want to say. You need to turn your back on them. It's not even turn a blind eye, it's turning your back and disconnecting completely. Okay, they throw you off your center, they throw you off of your game. Okay, the initials J is coming through. It came through for some other sign as well. I can't remember what sign I filmed for that the initial J came through. I think it was Gemini. It's coming through again. J, Jeremiah, Jessica. The initial J came up. So again, it came up. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Oh, what's that doing here? It's time for you to defend your ideals with a bit more conviction, Aquarius. Okay. For some of you, you want to please the crowds here, because you don't want to feel like an outcast anymore. That's not going to work for you, Aquarius. to try and blend into something that you're not, to wear a mask that doesn't belong to you, to mask your emotions. It's not going to cut it for you long term. So stay true to what you feel, to what you know to be true, to your definition of truth. Okay, I don't know why I felt the need to say that for someone, but yeah, someone keeps defending themselves or an ideal that deep down they know it's not right for them. Yeah, number 10 on my timer, as I said, that it's time to lift the veil, wake up, smell the coffee, and go after what you want and stand true to your ideals, to your feelings, to your journey, to your story. Okay? It's time to do that, Aquarius. Because some of you, yes, you're happy to be the black sheep of the family or whatever, but some others, there's this fear of rejection from society, your world, your friends, your family, something like this, and you want to continue to appease to them. It's pointless. You try to appease to these friends here, it's pointless. You'll end up losing yourself more. Okay, let's get a few more for Aquarius. Queen of Wands is here. Some of you are getting initiated, okay, if you are on your spiritual path to become a high priest or high priestess here, a warlock or a high priestess. I do see some sort of initiation. For some others, romantically speaking, this feminine is toxic as hell. They are driven by their ego. They don't understand you at your core. 1 on my timer, as I said that. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. They don't understand you at your core. They want to keep you around as some sort of trophy, accolade, something. This feels extremely superficial. This could be a situationship as well, come to think of it. So if this is a situationship that perhaps you're wanting to turn into something exclusive, I don't see it happening. Okay, this person here doesn't want to be tied to anything or anyone, romantically speaking, and especially not you. So they're not going to open an exception for you, Aquarius, is what I see here. Or if this is you, again, flip the roles where they need to go. But I do see that here. What else? Someone needs to practice candle magic here for protection more than anything. Candle magic for protection. So if you're already, you know, quite used to using different tools to practice your magic, perhaps it's time to incorporate candles or more fire into your magic. Maybe burning rituals or things like this. Of course, make sure it's safe, you know. But more fire, candles. You need to incorporate more candles. Yeah, the energy of fire more into your magic. See, the Ace of Swords is here. Archangel Michael's coming through. For some of you, your way to healing is not through the language of spirit, it's through the language of mathematics. So to be more logical, pattern recognition. That's the language that makes sense to you, okay? Traditional sciences, not the occult and the esoteric. For some others, it is the occult and the esoteric, okay? But for very few of you, I can see it's mathematics, pattern recognition, coding. This came through as well. Yeah. I don't know why the periodic table is coming through in my mind's eye, but traditional sciences. Okay. Let's see, what's this? Knight of Cups with the 8 of Wands. There is someone from your past that wants to come back and gaslight you to filth. They want to apologize, but really and truly they just want to feel your body one last time. For the sake of the history that we have, do what you will with this information, Aquarius. They don't mean what they say. They don't want to get back with you to start again. They They don't. They don't know. I'm trying to be as polite as I can, but I can't. This person wants to use your body once again because you are the best that they ever had. But they don't want to give you commitment in the way that you want to. If you are someone that's looking for commitment, that's open to love and dating, okay? If you're married, or if you are already in a romantic connection and it's quite stable and healthy and all the rest of it, I do see your partner perhaps wanting to spice things up a little bit, okay? I do see some sort of romantic gesture coming in, so perhaps they're going to take you out on a date or create something special. There's something with sentimental value here. For some others, there's someone from your past that wants to come back, wants to reach out to you, text, call, send a letter. I don't know what the fuck this is. Trying to pull at your heartstrings to see if you can drop your pants for them. Don't do it, Aquarius. They want to steal your energy because right now, Ace of Wands fell on the table. You are open to all sorts of energies, especially if you're doing a lot of spiritual work to heal yourself and manifest a lot into your life. You'll start attracting all sorts of vampires. Your intuition already knows this. This is confirmation, okay? Don't open that portal for this person. This person's immature. They are lying. They're a pathological liar, is what I see here. They could be a Sagittarius, doesn't necessarily have to be. Yeah. And you already know this, so this could be the confirmation that you needed to not allow yourself to get swept up by their words or their cute little actions. They don't want exclusivity, they just want your body. Okay, I've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Let me see what this is about. I think I mentioned something about initiation earlier. Yeah, I did, with the Queen of Wands here. Ooh. So someone's going through the process of initiation. Some others are going into some sort of secret school here to perfect a skill, to become an expert in something. I do see that being successful. You just need to stay consistent and keep your plans to yourself, Aquarius. Continue to keep your plans to yourself. And also, at the beginning of the reading, I mentioned that there's a lot of things that you're manifesting and you're reaping the blessings quite quickly. Now, while it's all in good to share the power of, you know, your manifestations and the results that are coming in, be extremely selective as to who you share these news with, okay? Because there's a divine feminine, two divine feminines in fact, who don't want, they want you to fail, okay? And there's a lot of evil eye around you, okay? Especially because you're succeeding and things are happening for you so well. Again, the rats are coming back to test you, to throw you off your game. So if you're wanting to share your wins, your achievements, your accomplishments with people, because you feel like you need to share the joy with someone, be selective as to who you do this to or do this with. And if you can't trust the people around you, keep it to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Keep it to yourself. Because yeah, there's a lot of envy around you as well. Let's get a few more for Aquarius before I close this out. The numbers 8 could be significant for someone here. Let's get a few more for Aquarius. King of Cups. Some of you are going to enter parenthood in about 3 months' time. So if that's you, congrats, I guess. For some others, I do see you healing the father line. If you're doing a lot of ancestral work, I do see you healing the ancestral line, especially from your father's line, okay? I do see that happening here. In the emotional sense of things, and that will bring you a lot of fortune, but also in the practical sense of things. So for some of you, you have decided to, yes, become a father and be the father that you didn't have. For some others, I do see you opting out of parenthood because you want to break certain ancestral curses here, some generational curses here, okay? And I do see either of these choices being conscious, okay? And I do see spirit supporting you with whatever choice you decided to make here, whether that was to embrace parenthood or to completely opt out of it and perhaps focus on career or more humanitarian causes, or just using yourself as a life project to improve yourself in your world and develop your spirituality here, your faith, to learn to regulate your emotions, to be more emotionally intelligent. Yeah. One more. Yeah, Three of Swords. The biggest wound that you're overcoming here, Aquarius, is fear. Now, what triggers that fear? Only you can figure that out because you know your life. But the root cause of it is fear. The root cause is fear. So release fear. Fear is a mindset. Okay? Oh, you're fearful of something. You're scared of something. Why are you scared? Oh, because I tried it and it didn't work. Whatever this is in your life. Okay, well, try again. Try it differently. Fear is a state of mind to keep human beings trapped and unable to progress and evolve. Okay? You know this already, but maybe you don't and you need someone to tell you this. But one of the deep wounds that you're trying to unearth here and release, integrate, whatever the case may be, is fear. Now, this could be due to abandonment issues, rejection, fear of the unknown, whatever the case may be. The root cause of it is fear. Work that one out. Or if you want a personal reading with me, check the link in the description, book me in, and let's unearth some more, I guess, if you feel called to do that, whether that's with me or anyone else that you trust. And with that said, Aquarius, that concludes your reading for today. There was a lot of information, and I hope that it was helpful in any way, shape or form. If it was, let me know in the comments. Before you go, like the video, drop a comment, and consider subscribing for more videos like this. And like I said, if you want to learn more about me, my services, read my blog, check out my book, anything else like that, everything is in the description below. And until next time, stay immensely blessed. Take care. Bye.